Woo! Welcome everybody. It is Monday. It is 12 o'clock. It is time for Car Confessions. Thank you for everybody joining. My name is Matt Johnson, mattjohnsonsales.com, located at John North Ford here in Emporia, Kansas. I come to you each and every week, Monday, 12 o'clock over your lunch hour, fresh off the weekend, to bring you some type of topic in the car buying, selling process, or interview an entrepreneur to see what makes them different, what separates them from somebody that just punches a clock every day. This is episode number 25, and I was originally scheduling to do a different topic, but this morning a mentor of mine sent me a video of Gary Vaynerchuk of why you should fuck up. I watched it. It's about a 2.5 minute video. It is phenomenal. It really hit home, and I wanted to talk about that today. Why failing is key. Why losing is sometimes a good thing and drives you harder, drives you better than if you win all the time. Normally I have notes, I have bullet points typed out. Today I don't have any of that. So I wanted to get on here, talk to everybody about the video, about why failing is a good thing, and see what everybody thinks. So make sure as you're watching this, you hit me up on Facebook or YouTube and leave some comments so I have an idea of whether you agree or disagree with this topic. Because why you think failing is a good thing, everybody needs to do it, or why it is a bad thing and only winning is what counts and only winning is what makes you successful. So I would love to hear your comments, sorry. But this video, he talks about how he loves losing because he can throw it in the face of whoever told him he's a loser or he's losing when he wins. And he goes on to talk about how you get used to winning and winning and winning. You just get used to it. There's no challenge. So when you fail, when you fuck up, you don't know what to do. You just completely taken out of your momentum and your mojo and have no idea. It's like in the auto industry or any sales industry actually, where you get an objection from a customer that you haven't heard before, you're not familiar with, or you're a newbie and don't know how to react to that and overcome that. They throw you objection and you're just derailed. You don't know where to go. And I thought about this all this morning and was trying to figure out if this was a good topic or not. And I 100% agree with the video, because it's not just Gary Vee. It's Gary Vee, it's Grant Cardone, it's JC Limitless, it's Lewis Howes, Ryan Stewman, Mark Jennison. I mean, all of the top motivational trainers, speakers, they all will tell you the same thing. Failing is a good thing because you get the hard stuff out of the way first. So you want to, whatever the hard stuff you have, because everybody dreads Monday. I don't know why. Love Monday. Monday, best day of the week, because you're getting back from the weekend, ready to work, ready to go, ready to grind. Love Mondays. But it's a matter of doing the hardest thing first. So you want to, whatever you don't want to do, and whatever's the hardest thing for you to do that day, that week, do that first. Especially Grant Cardone, Ryan Stewman, JC will all tell you the same thing. You have to get frequent before you can get good. So get hung up on. Call people and have them hang up on you. Make 50 calls and get hung up on. Or if you know it's a difficult conversation that you have to have with a customer, a client, you don't want to do it, that's exactly why you should do that first. You're going to put it off and procrastinate, and that's going to affect the rest of your day, if not the rest of your week, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind, well, I don't want to do this. It's a difficult conversation to have. So if I just put it off, then I don't have to do it. It's not how it works. That only makes it worse, because now that client thinks that you're ignoring them and trying to avoid them instead of just having a difficult conversation. And that's really where it comes into. In the auto industry, I can tell you I've had extremely difficult conversations. I've already had 2 today, and when I'm recording this, it's a little after 10:30. So I've been at work 2 hours, and I've already had 2 difficult conversations, and I got 1 more that I know I'm going to have today. I'm just waiting for him to go on lunch break so I can call him. So do I want to do these? Absolutely not. Is it easier to have my managers have this conversation so they take the brunt of it and they look like the bad guy and I look like the good guy? Absolutely. Am I that type of salesperson? No. I want to accept responsibility for as much as I can, because if I don't accept responsibility for it, if I don't accept ownership of it, I can't control it. It's outside my control, and I can't make it better or get better at it. Now, having said that, here's the disclaimer for some of you watching this. Oh, let's go buy a car from him. He'll take the blame for everything that happens. Not the case. At some point, everybody has to take ownership, has to take accountability for themselves. I can't do it for you. Nobody else can do it for you. So if you buy a vehicle and shit goes wrong with it, there's a possibility it's going to happen. It doesn't matter if it's a new vehicle or a used vehicle. Shit is going to happen. Somebody's going to ding your car in the parking lot. Somebody is going to run a stop sign, run a red light, hit you. Somebody's going to be on their phone texting and rear end you. It's going to happen. You have to take ownership of that. Into my disclaimer. So let's get back into it. But the reason why I really wanted to talk about this today, it just hit me, because I had a difficult conversation this weekend with JC about I'm motivated, I do this, but at some point when I get to work, there's a disconnect that happens, and I know there's a lot of people I should be following up with, but I don't want to do it because I have that fear that I'm going to fail on that phone call. I have that fear that there's going to be something wrong with the vehicle. I have that fear that they're not going to know who I am and hang up on me. And those fears just manifest and just add up. So if I have those fears on Monday, by Friday, I still haven't addressed it. All of those have built up. So now my list, instead of 5 people that I need to call and talk to, is now 30. It just grows, and that fear just builds and builds instead of just doing the hard work first, doing the hard conversations first, and not being afraid to fail. I fail every day. It wasn't until I really watched that video by Gary Vee that I realized I fail every single day. Every time I don't make that call to that customer to follow up, I fail. Every time I don't post something on social media, I fail. Every time I don't do my podcast and get it recorded when I think I should, I fail. Every time I don't do a video on a walk around of a vehicle and post it so people could look at it and interact with me, I fail. And every time I don't sell a vehicle that day, or don't sell a vehicle to a prospect or a client, I fail. And it is an awful feeling. Nobody likes having it. Everybody likes the wins. You get that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and it feels good. You want to do it again and again and again. But then when you fail and you can't agree with somebody on a vehicle or on numbers, it fails and it just destroys you because you're not used to it. So message today is fail. The faster you fail, the better off you're going to be. The faster you fail, the faster you're going to learn. You're going to learn what to do next time, what not to do next time. You're going to know how to handle that situation better by failing. And I told my kids all the time, I hope you fail sooner rather than later, because the sooner they fail, the faster they can learn and the faster they'll be able to win later. And my wife hates me telling them that, because all they hear is the fail. But if you explain to them why, if my youngest son shoots basketballs and misses all the time, and he's so hard on himself because he thinks he's failing. And I tell him, if you fail more now, you're going to win later. Think of all the shots that you're going to start making, because you know where to shoot, how to follow through, how to get enough momentum and strength in your legs to jump up at the same time to get more power on the basketball, so it's not coming up short, it's going right in the net or hitting the backboard and going in. You have to fail first to learn how to win. So that's my message today, guys. I hope that you like it. Like I said, please drop your comments in here in Facebook or in YouTube. I would love to hear where you fail, as well as where you win. Where did that failure carry you to your next win? And I want to interact with you guys more, and I want to show you guys that I'm here to reach out to. I'm here to help answer questions, but only if you leave some comments or questions, so there is some interaction. As is custom in the car confessions, it is time for the confession of the week. This week, you heard me talk about it. I've failed 3 times today. 3 times, and the day's not even over yet. I failed 3 times before 10:30 this morning, and I love it. I can't wait to fail again. That way I know how to win and am better for next time. So thank you guys for watching. Please like this. Please share this out. Help me spread the word. If you're watching this in iTunes, please leave me a review. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. And really get some interaction going. So thank you guys. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Matt Johnson Sells. That's SELLS. You can go to my website, mattjohnsonsells.com. And everybody, of course, knows me as Matty J, my car guy. So please look for me and allow me to show y'all that there's a better way to buy. Have a great day. I will see y'all next week.